Consider this if you are starting again on Monday. Good morning. Just a quick one this morning. Had a chat with someone yesterday who was just getting started on their Kickstart. A few chats actually, what we do at the start, we have a one-to-one just to see kind of where you're at right now, put a plan together. And it became apparent that there was almost this thing of whenever I normally start something, I have this like blowout before I start. And I don't want to do that anymore. It's like every time I start, it seems to be like I'm waiting to give something up. Hey, Kay, good morning. And I just want you to consider, if that's the case, you've kind of sometimes got to consider whether the thing you're doing is actually the right thing for your lifestyle at this time. Hey, Jane. And although it probably worked before, there's a reason why you're having to go back to doing it. And yes, of course, you're going to have times where you go away, you go on holiday, maybe you do different things. But how can we change this so that it's a part of the plan rather than on and off plan? Because the difference psychologically, which then impacts what you actually do and your actions and perhaps how you feel, can be huge in terms of how consistent you are. And consistency is the key thing to getting results. And I'll give you an example. One of the ladies has, or a few of the ladies, but I was chatting to one of the ladies the other day and she was saying how she feels so in control in what she's doing at the moment. And even though she's never done something so kind of rigid as she's doing it right now, and that's her choice where she is right now with her goals. You know, different people have different goals, whether it's around getting off medication, around diabetes, whether it's around fat loss, weight loss, fitness levels, happiness, energy levels, whatever it is, and playing with kids, grandkids, healthcare, whatever it is. And for her, it's not just that's made it kind of so plain sailing right now, but actually because she's identified the social events, and this is a really key one, the social events that could get in the way, the social events that she's going to go and enjoy despite what she's doing, so it becomes a part of the plan rather than off the plan, rather than go, I can't restart them because of that. Actually, these are the social events I'm going to enjoy. These are the social events this is what I'm going to do around this social event. So, one of the strategies we talk about is either just picking the social events that you're going to enjoy and accepting that they might slow your results. But at the end of the day, is that a bad thing? Yeah, they're going to slow your results, but they're not going to necessarily jeopardize it. And if it becomes a time when it jeopardizes it, then you can go on to strategy 2, which could be what she's doing as well, which is controlling her intake around that time, whether that's breakfast, lunch of that day, whether that's during the week, she has 200 calories less each day, for argument's sake, if she is counting stuff. Which allows her 1,000 calories extra on that weekend. All of a sudden, she's able to eat what she wants and you're still losing weight, right? And it's just a few things to think about because there's something called the Last Supper effect. And the Last Supper effect is something that we know from research has a big influence on studies that are actually measuring fat loss on a diet. So let's say I say to you, hey Joss, hey Tracy, morning from Wales. Cool, hope it's better weather than here. Say we said to you, right, on Monday, you're going to go on a zero carb diet. What's the first thing you're going to do now? Let's face it. Type below. What's the first thing you're going to do now? If I said to you on Monday, you're going to go on a zero carb diet, what's the first thing you're going to do now? And this is something that we even saw. So when I did my postgrad research, we did research into low calorie diets and the compensatory effect. So we actually put people on low calorie diets for a few days, and we wanted to see what happened after they'd finished. But anyway, when people signed up for the study, it was like, cool, so I'll see you on Monday, and then you're going to start your 800 calorie diet. We'll take your blood, stuff like that. And people are like, oh, blimey, I'm going to make the most of this weekend then, and I'm going to go a bit crazy. And even that, I was thinking, that's just skewed the study completely, because they're going to eat loads, and then they're going to start a study on Monday, and their base measures are now higher. And I'll give you an example of this. So say you're going to start on Monday, you're going to eat a zero carb diet, you eat loads of carbs this weekend, you put on weight, then you go on a zero carb diet for a few days and you lose more weight. You lose weight, but you've almost just lost the weight you've put on to an extent. And this then suggests that this diet works X, Y, and Z, and it really skews things. And we've got to kind of get away from this on or off and look at how we make this a part of our lifestyle. Because let's face it, not all of us want to be dieting for the rest of our life. We want to make it a lifestyle, something that we can go out and enjoy. Hey, Deborah, go out, enjoy social events, enjoy an ice cream on a walk. Right, Deborah? Anyway, enough of me rambling on. Hope that makes sense. Have a lovely weekend. Hope it stays drier than it is here. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Make it a great day and speak soon. Take care.